Well, I got back again doing that amp. Got them two profiles working. Here I am on that legacy. I got it all tore apart. It's kind of funky too, the way it comes apart. Here it is. Here's the board. And I was looking at it and I seen how all these ends are bent here. Bent the shit out of these ends. Look, this one's all mangled up. I actually had to bend it down to get to the screws. And I'm looking here, you know, I seen it was burn up. Might be able to see a better view of her now. All these outputs are gone. Melted them. If you look on the side there, it melted them. Those resistors here are gone too. I'm sure you can see like a chunk going out of it. Look over in that corner there. Chunk going out of it. Pretty crazy, man. But here's what's wrong with it. She's a goner. I can't bring her back if I wanted to. Well, I could, but it'd be a lot of work. From the way the guy screwed it down. If you look right along here, it's cracked. The board is cracked all the way across here. All the way down here. Some of the leads is going off the board over here. If you look, it's repairable. I mean, it can be repaired, but you'd have to take and get a lot of wire and solder in here and fix all these connections all through here. And the price of this amp, it's not really worth all that. I got two of them working for them, so I might be happy. But I'm gonna take it to them and show them. The board's cracked, man. You know. I'm sure I don't have the time to really do all that. Because if anybody done that before, you know what you gotta do. You gotta get down to the contacts here on each side and solder the wire across and all that. And just don't know how reliable it's gonna be. So that's that. Might be good for parts or something. It won't be too bad for parts, I guess. That's all I see for now. It's pretty much that part of the board is wasted down there. Up here, I don't see too much. But it definitely needs 4 outputs. I'm just trying to pick this thing up a certain way. But it definitely needs these 4 outputs. Guarantee you better off just replacing all these resistors here. And see if it would work. That's what I say, by the time I tell how much it's going to cost for my time and all, plus the parts, you probably just buy a new one. Because it's going to take me a few hours to get that crack situated. And I got to get these parts, and it's probably about, shoot, These might be $5–10 a piece. Shipping and all that, and your resistors. You're probably talking like $30. Shipping and all, you're probably talking $40–50. Yeah, I'll charge what how much the parts cost. I'm fair about it. If the parts are cheap, then I'll charge cheap. If the parts are expensive, then I'll charge expensive. Depends on what it is, you know. This amp don't cost that much. Sorry I made a long video about it. But if anybody wants to venture into this kind of stuff, burn your amp up and you want to try to fix it, or if it quit working or whatever the case is, you know. One tip I can give you on amplifiers is if it's in the trunk, make sure your trunk seal is good. Because if not, you'll get condensation in your trunk and there goes your amp. I've seen quite a few of that. Condensation will get in here, then in the mornings, you go start your car going to work, you want to bump your tunes, and the water laying in here shorts out parts. And I guarantee that's that's probably what happened here. Between that board cracked. I don't know. It's just hard to say. I should have knew something was up when this ground wire wasn't even connected. They use the ground over here on the plates for holding the outputs. These monster ass resistors. It's crazy. It says 1400 watts. It's more like 140 watts. And Pyramid, Legacy, whatever you want to call it. They didn't put out much power. But I didn't want to leave you hanging. I did those other two amplifiers over there. Made crazy amounts of videos on just these 3 amps, which shouldn't have did all that, but now you gotta know. But that's the verdict on this one. She's a goner. Well, she's not totally gone, you know. She's gonna need some plastic surgery, I guess you could call it. That's pretty much what you could call it. It's crazy. Where they got this right here. Once you put that heatsink on there, you can't unscrew it. I don't care what kind of tool you got. You ain't getting that screw. Now I know why. Look at that. It folds right over to it and screws down at the bottom. Massive heatsink. Well, that's that. To the next one. Thanks for watching. Oh, my bad. 1200 watts. More like 120. American Legacy.